Starward the Fractured Veil. Act 1 First Contact, or something like it. Stardate Fall 132.09, aboard the ECS Halcyon Wind. The hum of the Halcyon Wind was almost musical, a low oscillating thrum that reminded Captain Soren Vey of Earth's old oceans, the ones that had long since been terraformed or elevated into floating cities. He stood on the bridge, arms folded behind him, watching the warp tunnel ripple like liquid crystal beyond the forward viewport. The Dreythus Cluster, an uncharted frontier of odd gravitational pulls and abandoned relay beacons, awaited their arrival. Commander Lyra Shun entered from the left lift, her footsteps light but purposeful. "Captain," she said, handing over a transglass datapad, "we just received a Priority 1 signal. Origin, Veil 6, uncharted system. No prior contact history, no Accord catalogue entry." Soren raised an eyebrow. "Uncharted and sending out Priority 1 alerts? Who flagged it?" "That's the thing," Lyra said, tapping the screen. "There's no encryption key. The signal is open band, analog pulse carrier, no known language matrix. We decoded it partially using ancient Terran inflection protocols." A moment later, the ship's central AI, Solis, translated the decoded message aloud. "We have seen the stars fall. Do not come, or follow their fate." The bridge was silent for a long beat. "Sound like a threat to you?" Lyra asked. Soren exhaled softly. "No. Sounds like fear, or desperation." He turned toward the forward station. "Helm, alter course. Drop to subwarp at edge range of Veil 6's heliosphere. Maintain stealth pulse. Let's see what the ghosts want." The approach to Veil 6. The system had no name on Accord charts, but their navigation sensors quickly identified a sun, a G-type star slightly older than Sol, and 6 planetary bodies. Only one stood out, the 6th planet, located at the edge of the Goldilocks zone. It radiated trace amounts of power, organic biosigns, atmospheric flickers. "Veil 6, Lyra said, eyeing the swirling emerald and gold planet. "I don't like the name. Makes me think of something hiding behind a curtain." Lieutenant Sarif, the ship's chief sensor officer and part Naltari hybrid, added, "That's not all that's strange. There are remnants of orbital structures around the planet. Debris, satellites, possibly even wreckage. Nothing transmitting." Soren stepped closer to the viewport. "Passive scans only. I want no transmissions. Let's not knock on the door until we know who's behind it." They eased closer, cloaked in silence. The debris field shimmered in Veil 6's orbit like scattered bone fragments around a grave. And then one of the fragments moved. It was a slender, multi-limbed structure made of organic metal, a biomechanical construct shaped like a lotus flower unfolding. Veins of pale blue light pulsed along its carapace. "Sir," Sarif said, "that's not debris. It's a satellite drone, and it's scanning us." Soren hesitated only briefly. "All hands to yellow alert, ready for possible contact protocols. Solis, begin recording all anomalous interactions." The drone didn't fire. It didn't even transmit. Instead, it opened like a flower, and the Halcyon Wind shook. A distortion field formed around the vessel, reality bending inward. The stars rippled, then blurred, and in less than a second, the Halcyon Wind vanished from normal space. The disappearance of Veil 6. When the crew awoke from the jolt, all sensors read normal. Hull integrity was stable, life support functional, but Veil 6 was gone, not just visually absent from space-time. Stellar coordinates led nowhere. It was as if the planet had never been. "We're still in the same sector," Sarif confirmed, "but the gravitational signature of Veil 6 has vanished, and our comm buoys show a delay mismatch. We're not in real space." Dr. Kiro, the science officer, was already pulling up theoretical overlays. "I believe we've been drawn into a folded pocket dimension. Artificial, purposeful. Time may not function here in a linear fashion." Lyra frowned. "A trap?" Kiro shook his head slowly. "A message." Solis began playing fragmented audio. Over comms, the crew heard strange sounds. Not words exactly, but voices. Familiar voices. "Captain, did you authorize Deck 7 repairs?" Soren blinked. That was his voice, but he hadn't said anything yet. "Temporal echoes," Kiro whispered. "We are hearing our own future." The crew began hearing more fragments. Private thoughts, unspoken fears, dreams. Soren walked into the observation dome alone. The star outside, Veil 6's sun, pulsed slowly, though the planet remained missing. Then, without warning, light bloomed before him. Not harsh, but warm. A vision formed. He stood on a beach of black glass. Storms danced across purple skies. Beneath the waves was a hum, not of water but of thought. A living hum. and a voice, soft and ancient, entered his mind. They tried to see the stars before their time, and so they fell into the space between moments. Do not repeat their error. He snapped back. Bridge, he said into his comm. Assemble senior staff. We've made contact, but not with people. With memory, with space itself.